Hello everyone, welcome back to the WGP. What I have for you today is a Maxpedition Beefy pocket organizer that I have crammed as much stuff as I could think of into, and then some. I don't even know if this little spot's going to be big enough to keep everything on, but let's go ahead and start with the outside and then move on to the inside. Let's just hold this up over here. But this is very tight packed. I couldn't fit this on the inside, so I had to put it on the outside. But this is a compass. It has a flip up top. It has a signal mirror on it as well. And it's also got instructions on how to use it. But it's a very, very nice compass. It's pretty expensive too. But it's very accurate, and I really trust it. Oh, let me put these back in here. Always keep instructions when you can, even if for nothing else other than to burn them. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm forgetting the brand on this. It was a ProSight compass. Go ahead and set that over there. And the only other thing on this is a D-ring, so I could hang this on a bag or something if I don't have MOLLE, because it has MOLLE attachments and a little handle, but that's about it. But I'll leave that on there. And let's go ahead and get this thing open. There's a lot in here. I kind of had to cram it shut. But let's go ahead and get it open. So let's start on the right side here. Slap that over. So first things first, let's get the keychain out the way. So on here I have a small pill container, a little tiny harmonica, which does work, and a whistle. This is just an Acme whistle. But in the pill container there is a little bit of cotton just to hold everything in there to keep it from rocking around. And then I have a couple doses of Benadryl and Tylenol. I can get all that back in there. I did this first, was I got the Benadryl in there and then put the Tylenol on top. You kind of stuff the cotton in there. Yep. And then the harmonica does work. It's a very small necklace one, but I just took the necklace part off. I can't remember any songs right now, but I used to play it pretty often. And it's just a little bit of a pick-me-up. And then I have a little whistle. Very, very loud. I didn't blow into it very hard. Go ahead and set that out here. Let's go ahead and get the pockets out. This is a Spyderco rescue knife. It is very, very well used. It is still extremely sharp. I've only sharpened this knife once before, and it is still so sharp that I kind of don't want to play with it very much because I will cut myself. But this is an old knife I used to carry before I switched it out for the paramilitary one, but it is still Spyderco. But very, very reliable knife. Here I have my little signal mirror, still encased in the plastic, along with the rag to keep it clean. This is the ASE mirror, very small, but it does work very, very well. But I want to keep that nice and tight in there. But if you can fit a signal mirror in your kit, why not? If it'll help you get found, might as well have it, right? Here I have just an ordinary pencil, it's just a short stubby one, and a Sharpie. Great for taking notes, marking stuff down, that kind of stuff. Here I have some gutted paracord. I think I could have fit probably more paracord in here with the gut still in it, but I wasn't sure, so I only put this much in. Let's go ahead and get into here. Here I have just an emergency blanket. Really can't go wrong with those. And then to go along with it, I also have an emergency poncho. This is the red one, so I can be seen easier. Of course, if you try not to be seen, you go with a different color, but you know, I'm kind of hoping I don't have to use this for that. Here I have a Tenagoy, I think that's how you said it. But it's a essentially just a large bandana made out of cotton. But it's very, very big. But it does good as a headband, or you could use it as a sling, or all kinds of stuff. But it's super useful just to have a big piece of cotton cloth on you. You could, of course, just go with an ordinary bandana, but this is just what I have. It folds up all nice and neat. Not even sure if I'm going to be able to get all this stuff back in here. Here I have a gallon-sized bag for carrying water. It's just the one, but I couldn't fit anything else in there really. And then to go with that, I have a big piece of heavy-duty tin foil. You would use this to boil your water before you would purify it, just to be, you know, extra safe. Really can't take too many steps to get yourself clean water, because having a disease is horrible. I've been there. It's not great. Do not get water poisoning. Any kind of poison from water. It's horrible. Over here, let's go ahead and get the. This is a MRE hot beverage bag. Inside, I have a couple pieces of chicken bouillon, so you can have some chicken in a cup. It's good for restoring salt, that kind of thing. I also have a couple sticks of Drip Drop, which is oil rehydration salts. It's like Gatorade, but it's better for you. So it's got a little bit of sugar, but all of your vitamins and electrolytes, stuff like that. And then, because of course I do, I have a couple sticks of instant coffee and some sugar to go with it. Because nothing's wrong with having a bit of coffee on you. Get that closed up. See that set right here. And going along with that, I have a couple of chocolate chip chewy granola bars. I thought about putting one of those Millennium bars in here, but I figured I would probably eat these before they went bad anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. Here I have a pack of Coughlin's waterproof matches. They tend to slide open a lot, so I've got a rubber band around it to hold it shut. But it's just the matches in there, nothing else. I probably could stuff some cotton in here. Maybe that would help some. To go along with that, I have a small 8-hour tea light candle. You can get a huge pack of these for like $10 off of Amazon. And that's what I did, so I've just got a ton of these lying around the house. I have a 10-pack of tissues in case you need to blow your nose or something like that. Or, you know, in case duty calls and this is all you've got. Not the best, but not the worst either. Of course, I have a glow stick. This is just a small 6-inch one with the lanyard. I believe I got one of these out of a Ready America kit. Oh yeah, I did. It says it right there. I have a bunch of these lying around. I got a huge pack of these too, so, I mean, got plenty of them. This is a UV pack light. It's a reusable glow stick, so you can take it and then I'll hold it up to a light for a little bit, and then I'm not sure if I can do that. Maybe you can see it, but it glows pretty brightly, and you can just keep charging it over and over and over again. Very convenient little thing to have. Should probably hang this on the outside so I can actually see it, you know. So here, to go along with the gallon-sized water bag, I have these, which are Chloroflock. These are water purification powders. They are not aqua tabs, so they sit out in the pack a little flatter than aqua tabs would. Of course, to go along with that, I do have aqua tabs as well. Since, you know, I had room for them, might as well throw them in. I'd rather be tasting some nasty water instead of, you know, getting any diseases or illnesses. Here I have a small sewing kit, just in case you need to make repairs to your pants or your gear or anything like that. Having a sewing kit is super useful. One thing I should have added with this is a little spool of dental floss, because that is or some fishing line. That's a very good way to repair your gear and not have to worry about it breaking on you. Set that right here. Let's go ahead and get this out, if it'll come out. This is a thing of mace. This is the police model. The only difference really is that it comes with this little plastic clip so you can hang it on your belt real easy. I don't have a belt on for once. Just hang it on your pocket like that. But if you need something for self-defense, mace is always a good choice. It's cheap, easy to get, and, you know, pretty much everywhere. And it's effective too. Unless you come across one of those rare people who's immune to it. But I imagine they're very far and few in between. Here I have my Leatherman Sidekick. I've had this for quite a few years. A very useful little multi-tool. It has come in handy many a time. So I recommend if you're going out somewhere or if you're going to do anything out in the woods, get it a multi-tool of some kind. A reliable brand like a Leatherman or a Gerber maybe. I'm not sure if there'd be other brands that would be good, because those are the only ones I've used. If you have any recommendations on multi-tool brands that I could check out, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But a very good tool to have. Anyway, I have a small little Streamlight MicroStream. Pretty reliable little light. It does have a clip on it, so that way you can put it on your hat and still use it. You can see that. And it's got a little pocket clip as well, so you can attach it to your pocket. But a nice little, neat little thing to have. Do not drop these, however. If you drop them, they do break. They're not very expensive, so you know. But you could use this with the pack light. Go ahead and charge it up some. Just a little bit. And I don't know if that's going to show up on the camera. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it does glow pretty bright. Very worthwhile, I would say. There's that. I have a little roll of duct tape. This came out of an SOL kit. It's always useful to have some duct tape if you need to close up a wound or just repair anything. Duct tape's super useful to have. It also burns really well. So if worst comes to worst, you can burn it. Here I have just a wrapped up plastic Walmart bag. Obviously, when you're trying to use all this stuff, you're not really going to be able to pack it away very quickly and get it out very quickly. So if you want to carry some stuff around, or if you have your bag full of water, you can put it in this Walmart bag and carry it around very easily. So that's why I have this. To go along with the Streamlight, I have a couple of spare AAA batteries. These are just wrapped up in saran wrap, keep them from getting any water on them. Just easy way to keep them. I don't have anything else to really store them in, so that's just what they're in. Here I have a Bic lighter with a Ranger band on it to keep it from being pressed on while it's in the kit, because it's pretty hard to get everything in there, and I wouldn't want this to be pressed down and losing all its fuel. It is kind of a pain to get it on there. Once you do get it on there, it's not coming off. At least not without you pulling on it anyway. But you get it like that, and it's really hard to push on it. You can, of course, burn the Ranger band as well, but it's more useful to just keep it around. Try and get that in frame. Here I have just a little fire starter. It's just an ordinary magnesium striker. They're a dime a dozen, but they work, so might as well throw a few in your kit if you've got one. Because that gives me the matches, the fire starter, and the lighter as a way to light fire. I also have this, if everything else fails, which I kind of doubt it would, but this is a Ferro lens? No, this is a Fresnel lens. I always forget the name of it, but this is the NASE one. But you can use this to focus light to start a fire. I might make a video on these because they're pretty neat. And then here I have a Right in the Rain notepad. It's got quite a few notes on it. But you would take this and your pencil and just write some notes. Or if I could just store that in there and then put it like that. I didn't think about that. Kind of set that over here maybe, hanging off a little bit. I have a coffee filter that you would pour dirty water through first. So you could use both the cotton and this to filter your water, and then of course boil it, and then treat it. So that way your water is as pure as you can get it. Just set that right here. I have here a couple of fire starters. I thought I had a third one. Did it get lost in the sauce somewhere? Probably. But here's a couple of fire starters. And then we have another pocket here, which has our little medical kit. I believe that's everything out of this. Yep, that is everything out of the kit itself. But in this, you have some super glue, which is really good for closing up wounds. It hurts super bad to use it unless you've got the medical grade. This is not medical grade, so it will burn, but it will keep your wounds closed and will keep you from bleeding to death, which is, you know, the goal. It's gonna be painful, but you won't die. And then the only other things in this are a mask and some gloves, and then all this. Which we have a little butterfly bandage here, some smaller little square bandages here, a couple of alcohol wipes here, and then just some regular bandages. And that is everything in this kit. I feel like there's a lot more I could add to this. Some stuff seems pretty redundant, like how many ways I have to make fire. And I feel like just a few other things could be changed to make it a little better. But let me know what you think of this in the comments below. And is this even worthwhile to put in a bag? Because I don't know. I really feel like there's more I could put in this, because there's definitely more room in this little pouch. But anyway, that is everything for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.